I see that the man got committee members though.
Mm.
This committee member thing really pisses me off for real. I keep seeing more parties with committee members. I look at the list of the same blasted people on every list, right? I know, but somehow these people are now the gatekeepers of parties. And then this is my thing about committee members is like they know their biases will play a part in who's coming to the party, right? So then when their friends will get priority over people that they don't know, then it's an issue because then all the parties gonna seem basically be the same people posing for Beijing and Chuba, and then really and truly, I feel it's diminishing what the party's supposed to be. It's supposed to be inclusive. Everybody's supposed to be able to go and not who you know, call a man to send an email to get approved. To then do sign outs, to talk to a committee member, to then say maybe I want your money. My man, that's beer junk.
Alright, wait. You're mixing up two different types of committee members. Three different types of committee members. So of course
different types?
Yeah. Of course there is the committee members, the main planning committee. Of course, the people behind the actual party.
Right.
There are committee members, or as I would like to say, this is a bad term, but influencers. These are the people that will make people come to a party, like the leaders of today. Also sounds bad because really and truly just a girl got society and really and truly people can follow she.
You mean the same promo, the same Instagram girls?
Yeah, like that is a type of committee member. That is the same thing. The same example we brought up earlier is a thing.
But okay.
And then wait, there is another type of committee member now who screens people into entering the certain because you want this exclusive party. And an exclusive and inclusive party. Inclusive of like you want everything there, everything so you ain't got to worry about food and drinks and nothing. But exclusive in terms of like the people that are enjoying it. Because you're trying to keep a good image and a good party. You do not want to risk the chance of some form of rowdy behavior at your event, and then sponsors want to pull out because they're about that life.
Big man, they ain't got no way that you could stop that. If the people want to get on roadie, the man can get on roadie. I don't understand that.
There is a way to stop it.
Tell me what's the vetting process for a committee member?
I don't know.
Somebody in roadie or somebody.
Well, I have never been a committee member on that scale.
Yeah.
But how I would do it personally is check social media. A good example of that, the story competition is again coming up now, right? And I don't know why you're giving that inside information. I think it's cool rumor. Anyways, point is, the main reason the mixes were so good this year, out of the 8 finalists they were to have, they could not decide amongst 12.
So they decided to play.
So they went on social media. Because at the end of the day, when you representing a
brand,
right, you are a brand ambassador for
Story
Vodka. Right. You are a intern on Slam FM. So if they would not want somebody that lives kill people for a living representing Story, is the truth, Marcus? Is the truth? You are a brand ambassador.
Most of the time, if you do not use your social media for a business, it does not accurately represent who you are.
1,000% correct. I agree with you.
But then why do people encourage this whole committee member thing where you're judging somebody about what they say?
At the end of the day, whilst it is not 100% reflection of who you are, it is who you decide to display to the world. Whether you are conscious of that or not, if you are Instagram, if you do not want to display, you privatize. There is an option to privatize these profiles. So the fact that you have this information public goes to show, well, this is a taste of you. This is what you decide to show to people. That's why if you go to job interviews, you might got the best interview in life. The people might be sold on you. But if I turn and Google Marcus Myers and see Marcus Myers wanted for 1,000 kilograms of weed.
Right.
Well, I don't want, especially that's so public. That's something like, let me say you on your Facebook profile next to a whole gram.
So what's the difference between somebody that is smoke weed but not put it on Facebook, social media and vice versa?
I'm just saying they are conscious of the fact that it's illegal. You get what I'm saying? I think, like, hypothetically speaking, you smoke weed. I can't think of anything else illegal you would do, to be quite honest.
Yeah, I'm actually. I haven't even had rosemary fruit beer.
Yeah, so I struggle to think of anything illegal you would do, right? Or not. Bad example. Right now, let me keep it weed thing, right? Let me say you socially smoke weed. You don't necessarily go body place and you're addicted to it. You ain't putting a block every 5 minutes, but sometimes you will dabble in a little.
Right.
You decide not to post that. You have that in your you know, well, this is illegal the police have an Instagram account, as in like individual Instagram accounts. You understand that it is easy to access your profile.
So bring that back to the committee members.
Once again, the fact that you are displaying the fact that you got 3 guns in your possession and you're displaying this on your thing, I am going to feel threatened by you. I am threatened by any man with a gun.
The amount of people that display their rowdiness on Instagram compared to the amount of people that don't and are still rowdy is not significant enough for you to have core committee members looking for guns, weed, and blatant signs that this person is doing something that you would consider deviant.
Well,
so I don't understand why you have a committee member.
I disagree with you. I think I actually go on your Explore page when you'll be done recording this podcast.
I go on my Explore page regularly, and I see people.
The algorithm with an Explore page is based on who you follow and the things you like. So let's just assume that you don't follow or you don't got them certain people to deal with, right? On one of my business accounts, because I just follow each and everybody and that's following me back, I just go on my Explore page. Like, let me say I go on there and then studying that on that account and click my Explore page. I just be like, what the France is this? In my Barbados? Some of the most ratchet, disgusting pup.
Like what?
Like, just like, I have seen a girl on that same account, on one of my accounts, I have seen a girl having sex on Instagram Live. Fathom that for a second.
Okay, you see a girl having sex on Instagram Live. Would you invite her to your party?
No.
What does her having sex on Instagram Live have to do with her being at your party?
Marcus, if you are of that mentality that you, not a pornography actress, probably not a prostitute, having sex on Instagram Live for the world to see, I'm not even sure if you're being serious or you're playing devil's advocate. Why would they want to associate with that?
What does that have to do with her being a patron at your
I am going to assume that if that's what you're doing, then what is stopping you from having sex in the middle of my party and having my party get shut down? What is wrong? What is the difference? What is stopping you from doing that?
There's a big difference between having sex on Instagram Live and
for real, though.
Sex in effect.
For real, because I still think it's a bunch of people watching a girl having sex.
It may look the same, but it's not the same.
Let's hear the differences. I'm real curious. Over time. Sorry, that was the whisper.
Huh?
Continue.
Okay, no, okay. So if I with my boys and I am smoking weed in a enclosed space, right? But it's live, right, on Instagram Live, right, and it's presented to the public. That's one thing. If I know that there are rules in an establishment where I cannot smoke weed, right? Why? That's a totally different.
As opposed to the rules on Instagram, we're not supposed to show lewd behavior.
What's the rules on Instagram?
You cannot post nudes on Instagram, Marcus.
No. I'm saying
any sort of sexual.
No, I'm saying for example, if I smoke weed on Instagram Live, what's the difference between me smoking weed there and smoking weed at your flat? There's a big difference.
I play in old jamming occasionally. Old jamming is indoors, right? Mm-hmm. It's going to tell people in jamming on smoke weed. So what are you really telling me? You're trying to tell me that there are people that know smoking indoors is illegal, cigarettes or what? And there are people smoking marijuana in old jamming, a place that is, by all rights, the dance floor is as big as the space we are in currently. There are people that think that they can, for some reason, get away from smoking weed there. What is stopping them from coming to my party and getting it shut down because the people will not start smoking weed?
Yeah, but do those people that do that in old jamming, do you think that they present it on social media the same way?
Yes. What are you telling yourself? I do not think that you cannot be stupid enough. You cannot be so stupid.
Yeah.
To smoke weed in a public place, indoors, and tell me you ain't gonna do it on social media. What are you telling me? Social media is the less of those evils.
How many people have I seen that I know
that you know?
Yes, that I know that
you don't associate yourself with these. Wait.
No.
I
associate myself with people that smoke weed, right? I will not call names or who, right? Mm-hmm. But those same people would not post on social media, but I have seen them sneak and smoke weed at events.
Yes.
You would never tell by their social media.
You can never get all. You can never get all. But you can weed out the ones that are obvious.
How much? Was it? It can't be a significant amount.
You know this reminded me of? The same way how airport security getting backed up after 9/11, right?
Right.
Worldwide. They have not stopped every terrorist attack, but by all means, they stopped a good deal, though. It is the same thing. You put the measures in place to try to get out the 70%, the 20%,
that's
the 10% even.
Though, Kofi.
Why?
That's a false equivalent because you're comparing what you see on social media to an airport space. The airport has tangible
there
things.
is a woman that was arrested because she said in a tweet, "I am going to bomb this flight."
I can understand if you say
that's the same social media.
Oh, you mean if it's on social media that someone said something on social media?
ISIS has social media accounts. You don't think it's easy to trace? Like if you're gonna let somebody that called you sleep on their phone, them tweeting from ISIS account, you're gonna let them on your plane?
How many people that I see say that somebody want killing on social media or just amongst friends, but you don't really mean it?
Of course, you don't really mean it.
Exactly.
But just in case you do, I'm not gonna lie on my plane. Just in case I see you smoking weed in a thing in a I don't know house, and it's displayed there for the public to see, and RB the Royal Barbados Police Force like this photo. I ain't want you in my public.
How many times do people say? How many times on Facebook or Twitter or Instagram do people say things that they mean?
Marcus,
you say things that are entertaining.
Do you think we have? Of course it is. Of course it is so. Especially on Twitter.
Yes, but Instagram too, posting memes, etc. Yeah.
I'm gonna say this again. You go to a job interview.
Right.
You think you got the job.
Right.
You go home and you find out, you did not get the job. For some reason, the person tells you no. I went on your Facebook profile, and on April 2012, you had a photo with a joint in your hand. Therefore, I do not want a part of my company.
I have an issue with that too. I have an issue with that too.
You have it there for the public to see.
It is not an. Well, first thing, should your brand necessarily be? Is it compromised by what somebody did before they became a part of your establishment?
You know that it's very hard for someone like person to get hired, right? So I mean, like, if it's not social media anymore, of course.
But that's a stigma thing, though.
It's the same thing. I'm gonna assume because you did this, then you might do it again. It is wrong. It is wrong to think like that. But that is the world we live in, B. How are you gonna?
But yeah, but you say that it's wrong, yet you agree with it.
Yeah. Yeah. I ain't saying I don't have a better option. I do not have a better option.
You're saying that it's wrong.
It's wrong morally, yes. It doesn't feel good. However, I have no better option.
Agreeing to
of course, because I have no better option.
What you don't want at your party and our portfolio and that.
Until I think of a better idea, I will go with the one that seemingly works.
Whatever happened to just getting tickets from CS Pharmacy? Where you going? No, because the man that will vet you and all kinds of foolishness.
Furthermore, you're talking about you keep on talking about exclusive parties, right?
And the more and more cheap parties are becoming, to some extent, not exclusive, but it's kind of like they go through a vetting process where to some extent.
I will be up by what you talking right now.
How you mean?
You saying cheap party? What cheap party?
Parties that are not like huge parties or whatever are getting committee members. They are.
You are mixing up. We started off with me saying not every committee member as role is the same.
Yeah, but you get tickets from a committee member though.
Yes, that does not mean they have to vet you. There are some in some cases that you wasn't listening, you know. Remember when they said, okay, Valhalla's committee has tickets. You want to know why? Because sometimes it's easier for me to DM my friend Romar and be like, yeah, Rom, I sleep on this committee, I want a ticket, than to go to CS Pharmacy. It's not that Romar has to say, oh, well, I don't think you deserve a ticket.
So the people that let's look at Romar's psyche now. The people that Romar knows wouldn't get preference over the ones that he don't know.
What do you mean by preference? It's not like the other people can't do this as well.
Yeah, they can, but I'm saying if Romar has a certain amount of tickets, would he not give to the people he knows as opposed to he doesn't know?
And then you know what he does when he runs out? He will show the planning committee and go, okay, well, I run out of tickets, but these people want tickets. It's not like Romar will be like, oh, I don't think you deserve a ticket. You have this. You are mixing up these two things, Bali.
I'm not mixing up. The
vetting process for an event like Scorch is completely different from you buying a ticket from a Valhalla committee member, from a Waves committee member.
Even if you buy from a Valhalla committee member, what I'm saying is, you, Kofi, you have 5 tickets. You have 5 friends that want to go. You have 5 people that you don't know that are strangers. You are basically one of the gatekeepers to this party. Would you not give your 5 friends the tickets?
And then I would tell the people, look, I got 5 strangers saying I want tickets. You got me so beat up.